What's up, clever masterminds? Clever Boy 86 here. And this is a follow-up video to a vlog that I recorded a couple days ago. So a couple days ago I uploaded a video talking about the whole South Dakota situation. And it got really emotional and I broke down during the video. But I uploaded the video because it was raw and it was honest, and that's why I uploaded it. But this video is a follow-up video to that vlog. I'm just going to be giving my final thoughts on the whole situation. And this will be my last video talking about the whole South Dakota situation, because I've already made 2 videos explaining why I left South Dakota and what happened after I got back to South Dakota. So I told my story in those 2 videos, and also I uploaded a vlog talking about the whole situation. So I've already made 3 videos talking about it, so this will be my 4th and final video on the whole situation. And I'm just going to be giving my final thoughts on everything. So I just want to start off by saying that I am really trying to move on. You know, it's been a year since I left South Dakota, and at first it was a really, really hard time. You know, when I got back to Vegas, I was just having a really hard time, and I didn't know if I wanted to continue doing YouTube anymore. You know, I thought about quitting YouTube, which thankfully I didn't do. But I was just really depressed during that time. You know, I was dreading going to school, and those first couple of weeks after I was back, I didn't even want to get out of bed most days. I was just really depressed, and it was just a really hard time for me. You know, it felt like I had lost everything. You know, all of a sudden, I wasn't going to the same school that I was at in South Dakota. You know, I wasn't at my grandparents' house. I wasn't in South Dakota. You know, I didn't see my dad for almost 2 months. And to make things worse, my mother filed for physical custody of me, which would mean that I wouldn't be living with my dad at all, and I would be living with my mother full time, which thankfully she didn't get that. My parents had to go to court, and they got joint custody of me. But yeah, it felt like I'd lost everything, you know, and it was really hard for me. But it's been a year now, and I'm really trying to move on. But it's something that I think about every day. You know, it's something that's always on my mind. And, you know, I know there's going to come a time where I don't think about it every day. I know that it's going to get better. And I keep telling myself that, you know, it's going to get better. But I'm trying to move on. And, you know, it still really bothers me the way my mother handled the whole situation. You know, when I was in South Dakota, I got into these big fights with her on the phone, and she would yell at me and tell me I didn't know shit, and then she would just hang up on me, and she wouldn't answer my texts or my emails or anything. And then there was a period of about 3 weeks towards the end of my school year, before she came to pick me up, where she completely ignored me, like radio silence. Like, she didn't text me or call me or email me once, and I was at my lowest point, and my mother didn't even talk to me. And just the way that she handled the whole situation, it really bothers me to this day, because she won't even talk to me about what happened. You know, it's been a year, And not once since I've been back has she sat me down and tried to talk to me about what happened. Like, not even once. And it's like, I was really hurt by her decision. And I still am to this day. And I feel like she knows it deep down, but she just tries to pretend like it's not real or whatever. But it is. These are real emotions that I have. These are real feelings that she caused, and it's like she won't even talk to me about them. And I can't understand how she could do that. I just don't understand how she can just dismiss her son's feelings like that. But anyways, I just wish she would own up to what she did and apologize. I just wish she would take a little bit of responsibility for what happened, But I'm trying to move on as best as I can. And, the sad thing is like, my relationship with her isn't normal. Like, it's just not a normal relationship. And it's like, she doesn't even see that. Like, after I get into a fight with her, she doesn't even talk to me about it. And it happens more often than not. I do get into quite a few fights with her. And there have even been a couple times where I've had to call my dad and have him pick me up at almost 12 o'clock on a school night. And, like, I just don't get how she can't see that that's not normal. That's not a healthy relationship. And it's like she can't even see that. And, it's like I feel like my feelings are valid. I have these feelings because of something that she did. And it's like she just classifies it as me being like a moody teen or whatever. But, I'm unhappy because of something that she did. And that's valid. That's a valid feeling. And, she says, oh, it's just hormones. Like, it's not just hormones. It's, it's something that you did, pulling me out of South Dakota. Like, I just don't get how she can't see if there's a correlation between her taking me out of South Dakota and me being unhappy here. Like, I don't know. She wants me to live here and she wants me to be happy here, but she doesn't want to do any of the heavy lifting, and she doesn't want to have to deal with any of my feelings at all. And it's like, that's not how it works, But anyways, I'm just trying to move on, and I just had a few things that I just had to get off my chest, so that's what this video was for. But if you haven't seen the 2 videos that I did explaining why I left South Dakota and what happened after I got back, like, those are the videos where I really tell my story and talk about what happened. But they're both pretty lengthy. But those are the videos where I really tell my story. And so if you haven't seen those, I would definitely recommend checking them out. But anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Don't really have anything else to say, so I'm going to end it here. Like I said, I'm just trying to move on. But it's been hard, the whole South Dakota situation. It's something that's always on my mind. And I've been trying not to think about it, but yeah, anyways, I'm trying to move on. So anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all for the next one. Alright, bye guys.